In an episode aiming to break down the bimbo stereotype, Meghan Markle talked about her own experiences as an actress trying to land her big break. The Duchess of Sussex reminisced about her time as a briefcase girl on Deal or No Deal in the mid-noughties. While she was thankful for the job, she admitted to feeling undervalued, saying there was a very cookie-cutter idea of what the briefcase girls should look like and that it was solely about beauty and not necessarily about brains. The Duchess, who did not land her role on the hit legal drama Suits until 2011, was initially excited about being offered a job that could pay my bills. I had income, I was part of the union, I had health insurance, it was great. However, she ended up quitting the show, adding she was thankful for the job but not for how it made me feel, which was not smart. She continued, I didn't like feeling forced to be all looks and little substance. And that's how it felt for me at the time, being reduced to this specific archetype, referring to the bimbo. Now, some royal commentators have commended the Duchess for her honesty and claimed her struggles as an actress make her more relatable to the general public. Hosts of the Royally Us podcast, Christine Ross and Christina Garibaldi, discussed the latest episode of Archetypes this week, mentioning Meghan's experiences as a briefcase girl, and noting the journey she's been on to get to where she is today. Read more. Meghan had time to reflect on the cut interview after snarky comments. Meghan was a struggling actress in Hollywood before marrying into royalty. Image, Getty Images. The Duchess of Sussex was a briefcase girl on Deal or No Deal. Image, Getty Images. Meghan and Harry tipped for return as pair to realize royalty bigger than any individual. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are tipped to return to royal life as royalty is deemed bigger than any individual. Lord Taylor of Warwick recently appeared on GB News and discussed his optimism over a potential return for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, following King Charles' wishes to modernize the monarchy. Read more here. Ms. Ross said, Deal or No Deal feels like so long ago in Meghan's life. She talked a lot about how she was broke, had a car that would barely run and probably took several jobs that didn't represent who she wanted to be but paid the bills. A lot of us can relate to that. A lot of people can relate to taking a job that you don't love, but at least it's a paycheck and learning from that experience. So I thought this was really relatable. Sometimes she can feel a little out of touch, up in her Montecito mansion, but it's a nice reminder that she did have to start from the bottom. Ms. Garibaldi added, definitely, she struggled to get to where she is today, she had to put in the work and put in the time, and she said that this was basically money to pay for auditions. It is a relatable conversation. Meghan has previously opened up about struggling financially as a hopeful actress, revealing she didn't have enough money to get her car repaired, even though the doors didn't open. Meghan secured one-off roles in various TV shows throughout the noughties. Image, Getty Images. Trending at the Create Cultivate conference in 2016, she said, the clicker wouldn't open the front doors and I couldn't afford to fix this car and this was how I got from one audition to the other. So what I would start to do is literally go to these auditions, park at the back of the parking lot and I would open my trunk, and crawl into the back of my car to the front seat to drive off to my next audition. She added that her beat-up, hand-me-down Ford Explorer Sport also had a number plate tied on with rope and sounded like a steamboat engine. At this point, Meghan had found success as a recurring character on Suits. Her acting career had taken off since landing the role 5 years earlier, and her notoriety was about to skyrocket even further. Don't miss Meghan Markle admitted she has a food fixation, on podcast Insight. Who is your favorite member of the royal family? Poll. Prince Harry obsessed with staying relevant over Prince George, revealed. Meghan landed her role in Suits in 2011. Image, Getty Images. Just a few months ahead of her appearance at the conference, Meghan was set up on a blind date during a trip to London. In the summer of 2016, she was introduced to Prince Harry and, with the pair hitting it off immediately, they started dating. After a whirlwind romance, Meghan and Harry announced their engagement in November 2017. During the couple's first joint interview, which aired on the BBC, Meghan revealed she had made the decision to step away from acting. She said, "What's been really exciting, as we talk about this as the transition out of my career, is that the causes that have been very important to me, I can focus even more energy on. You realize that as you have access, or a voice that people are willing to listen to, it comes with a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously." Asked about the decision to give up her career, she responded, "I don't see it as giving anything up. I just see it as a change. It's a new chapter. And keep in mind I've been working on my show for 7 years. We were very fortunate to have that sort of longevity on a series." Meghan's acting career spanned 15 years, but she gave it up to become a working royal. Image, Express. Co.uk. For me, once we hit the 100 episode marker, I thought, I have ticked this box and I feel really proud of the work we've done there, and now it's time to work as a team with Harry. Meghan and Harry married at St. George's Chapel in May 2018, and in doing so became the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It is understood that Meghan had high expectations for her future as a royal and was aiming to focus on philanthropic and humanitarian endeavors. It is these high expectations that many have pinpointed as a potential reason for the couple's eventual downfall, which saw them exit the royal family in a shocking turn of events in early 2020. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward suggested that the former actress' romantic is the idea of life as a royal, arguing the Sussexes' exit was because their expectations were not met. Writing for the Daily Mail at the time, Ms. Seward said, "In my view, she also had overly romantic, unrealistic expectations about what the royal family and the institution of the monarchy, with its castles and palaces, was all about." Meghan and Harry stepped down from their roles in the royal family in 2020. Image, Getty Images. Majesty magazine's editor-in-chief continued, "She complained about having to take a back seat and didn't seem to understand compromise. Her success had built on determination and the fact that she had always refused to give in." More recently, royal biographer Tom Bower accused Meghan of only marrying Harry to fulfill her lifelong ambition of becoming famous. Appearing on Good Morning Britain in July, she said to her father, "I want to be famous, I want to walk down the red carpet," and marrying Harry she achieved exactly that ambition. He went on to discuss the Sussexes' exit, saying, "Both sides are to blame, but I believe the blame lies mostly with Meghan, who I don't think understood the monarchy." In 2021, Meghan and Harry opened up about their reasons for leaving, claiming they were both struggling with their mental health and wanted to put themselves first. They have pursued private ventures including huge deals with streaming giants and launching their own non-profit organization. But one thing Meghan won't be doing is returning to Hollywood. When asked whether she has any plans to act again during a recent interview with Variety, the Duchess said, "No. I'm done. I guess never say never, but my intention is to absolutely not."